Hi everybody, happy Friday. It is almost 7 o'clock. I've been home for maybe an hour and a half. I had to decompress a little bit because it was a really long day today, and it was full of meetings and things, and I had a headache all day, and so I really just needed to come home and chill for a minute before I started my vlogging thing. So I have ordered dinner because I don't feel like cooking anything and our leftovers don't sound good. So I found some gluten-free pad thai, so I'm just waiting for that to arrive. I haven't had pad thai in a couple years, so I really hope that it truly is gluten-free, because if it's not, that would be unfortunate. So I'm waiting on that, and I'm currently transferring over some of my footage from my SD card over to my hard drive. So I'm doing that, and I think what I might do while I wait for my food to arrive is play some video games, because that's what I'm in the mood to do. I did finish Loveboat Taipei last night, and I thought it was really good. It was well written. I'm still deciding on my rating, so I'll update you on that later, maybe tomorrow. There were a couple of moments in there that just made me cry, as I knew that it would. So I really did enjoy it, but I will describe it a little bit better tomorrow, and maybe after I've rested some, so I can give it the proper review. But yeah, I just wanted to check in and say hello, happy Friday. I am gonna go play some video games and possibly pick the next book that I'm going to read for the weekend. I'm not sure which one I want to read next. So I just wanted to say hey, because I felt like if I didn't, my weekend wouldn't have started officially. So hey, and you can tell I'm tired. So I will just see you guys in a little bit. Bye. Hi everybody, happy Saturday. So I'm sorry that I did not update last night. I was just so tired. My dinner arrived. It was okay. It wasn't like the best pad thai I've ever had. I kind of like my own recipe better, not gonna lie, but it was okay. It was fine. And we played a couple of rounds of Mario Kart, and that was pretty much the evening. So I didn't get any reading done last night. Are we surprised? No, we're not. My hair, my hair decided to be curly today. I try to embrace it. I'm a wild woman. So I don't know what that camera thing was. Woo! I am a hot mess this weekend. So this is going to be a very fun vlog. But I wanted to review Loveboat Taipei with you. I think I'm going to give this 4.5 stars. I really enjoyed this book. It was a very fast read. I mean, it took me a week to read it, but that was just because I wasn't reading very much throughout the week. But it's only 400, a little over 400 pages, and the pages aren't very dense. So it didn't take that long to read. But so this is about Ever Wong, and she is sent off to a kind of like an educational program in Taipei for the summer by her parents. She goes against her will and wishes, and she doesn't know how to speak the language, and so it's there. It's crazy and chaos. If you've ever been to Taipei, it's a very busy city. It's very humid because it's an island, tropical kind of island. So It's, you know, you step off the airplane, and you step outside of the airport, and it's just, you're hit with like this sticky humidity that you're probably not used to, and you're just like, oh my gosh. And there's like mopeds everywhere, and it's crazy and busy, and there's I don't think it's the best air quality. Now, I was there over 20 years ago, so it could be vastly different now. I don't know. But when I was there, I live in Oregon. The air is pretty clean here, so I wasn't used to it. So reading those passages about how she arrives to Taiwan for the first time and all that just like brought back all these memories, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so true. So I really enjoyed reading that part of it, and they went and visited a bunch of different landmarks and places that I've been before, and that was really fun to read about. And you know, it's really about her making some friends and feeling like for the first time that she truly belonged. You know, she was with other Chinese American kids. Some of them grew up in Taiwan and then moved over to the States. And so it was really great to read her experiences with these different kids her age. All of them were bound for, you know, these Ivy League schools, and they were all very bright. They all had talents and everything. But basically it becomes the summer of her breaking all of these rules that her parents had set for her throughout her life. And we kind of just follow along as she breaks all those rules, and boy, does she break them. And of course, you know, as stories like this tend to do, it all kind of crashes down on her, and it's fun, not fun to read how she gets through it, but I kind of felt like it was realistic. How she kind of got through it was realistic. How the author kind of wove everything together, how she concluded everything, I really liked that. I guess this is Abigail Hing Wen's first novel, and I feel like she did a great job. Tourist in Taiwan, and he was being completely like a big jerk to one of the folks in this program, one of the adults in this program. And you know, he was like phonically trying to say a Chinese word, but he was saying it incorrectly, and they didn't know what he was trying to ask, and so he was becoming more and more rude. And so Ever stood up for her, and it just kind of, it made the kids start talking about their experiences, like with their parents and in the States, and things that they've gone through. And it was just it was a very emotional passage for me to read. I realize I do not look Asian, but I am Asian American. I'm half, and I've definitely overheard some things about my mom. So this passage was really emotional for me, and just, I feel like the author handled it perfectly. The fact that I could identify with so many things in this book means so much to me. This was brilliant, and I feel like she just handled everything perfectly. I identified with all of the themes, well, not all the themes, but because there are some things in here that this girl does that I've never done, but a lot of the deeper themes I definitely identified with. The other thing I wanted to talk about, and I don't know if anyone else has experienced this, but I cried, and then I was like, oh my gosh, she gets it. So I'm hoping that y'all have seen the Disney animated film Mulan. And there's a part in Mulan, if you haven't seen it, this is going to be a spoiler, so I'm sorry. But at the end of Mulan, when she comes back from the war, and she greets her father, and she basically okay, so if you don't know the story of Mulan, she basically steals her father's armor to go in his place to serve in the army in the war. So she basically like has to cross-dress to be in the army. Okay. And so she returns home a hero. Spoilers. And she tries to earn her father's forgiveness by thrusting her honors at him. So she gets honored with a bunch of stuff. And his reply is, so only to be told that the greatest gift and honor is having her for her, oh my gosh. The greatest gift and honor is having her for a daughter. And I always cry at that part. Like ugly cry, like bawling, tears. I try and be discreet, but it's just, it doesn't happen. I'm like ugly crying every time. And here she, you know, Ever and her sister bawled at that. And so the younger sister asked the dad if he cried too. And he said he did. And there was this tiny twinge of hope that maybe he he got it and he understood where the kids were coming from. And the younger sister asked which part, and he said, when the Huns invaded China. Now, I get it, because that must be a very difficult part for somebody who grew up in China. That's their homeland. It's heartbreaking when the Huns invade, so I get that. But as a daughter, and you hear your dad cried at Mulan, you're hoping it's the same part that you did. But I'm mentioning this because I feel like I'm the only one that cries at that part. I don't know anybody else who like ugly cries at that part. So to read that in this book, like, y'all, it was like somebody gets it and somebody gets me, and it's amazing. So I love this book. It's not a 5-star because it's just not, but 4.5 because I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great, and I identified with a lot of it, so I'm really happy I read it. I can't lie, and I think I'll probably reread it, maybe not this year, but it'll you know, if I'm feeling kind of slumpy or something, I'll probably pick it up again. So I'm really glad I bought it. So that is my review. If you haven't read it yet, you really should. It's such a good book. But now that that's out of the way, my husband and I are gonna go check out a little tea house that opened up probably a year ago close to our place. We haven't been there yet, and we want to go check it out, so we're gonna go do that, and we're gonna go read a little bit. I've decided to start Tristan Strong Punches a Hole in the Sky by Kwame Mbalia. So I'm gonna bring that. I hope that it's really good. So that is our immediate plan for the day. We're just gonna go for a couple hours and just read for a little bit, which I think will be really good to get out of the house and read, because otherwise I will fill up my time with chores and things to do, and I am not in the mood. So that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go read and have some tea and maybe a little nosh. And then I don't know what we'll do after that. We'll probably just come home. I do have to go to the grocery store really quick, get some stuff to make for dinner, which I don't know what I want for dinner. Ugh, the struggle. The struggle is real, my friends. So, that's my life for today. Here we go. I will try and vlog at the tea house. I don't know if it's going to work out, so just know I'm gonna give it a shot. I almost dropped my camera. Today is a great day. But anyway, happy Saturday, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey everybody, so I'm back with a update for you. We are home now from the little tea house that we went to, and it was super cute, and there was just like this huge wall of tea, and it was all like loose leaf tea, and it was pretty fun, and the lady who owns it was really nice. So I had an oolong tea. I can't remember the exact name of it. And then Jonathan had an herbal chai that had like chocolate in it. It smelled divine. It tasted pretty good. I probably couldn't have a whole cup of it, but you know, we enjoyed it. I got a little bit of reading in. I read about 30 pages of Tristan Strong Punches a Hole in the Sky. I like it so far. It's in the very beginning. I've only read like 2 chapters, so but so far so good. So then we after we did that, we went grocery shopping really quick for some stuff for dinner and some snacks because we have no self-control. And then we went to lunch. We had some sushi. So now I'm home, and I got the cat with me. Kitty. Got the kitty. Hi, kitty. Hi, Drax. You want to say hi to the peoples? Say hi to the peoples. Oh, what a handsome boy. So handsome. Oh, yeah. King of the world. I could stare at him all day. I could stare at him all day. So yeah, so he's here with me, and I am going to get some more reading in. I think Drax might hang out with me for a little bit. And then yeah, I'm just gonna chill for a little. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill out for a little while. Just kind of have a relaxing Saturday. So, oh, there goes the kitty. Bye, kitty. See you later. Well, that was short-lived. I'm just gonna read. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Hey everybody, so I've got a little reading update. I've read another 50 pages of Tristan Strong Punches a Hole in the Sky. It's pretty good. I'm kind of at the point where I'm wanting the background story to develop a little bit more. Tristan has punched the hole in the sky. I'm assuming. We haven't said so as much, but I'm pretty sure it's happened. But not our, like, the hole is not in this, like, our sky. It's like another world sky, and he's like fallen through the hole and is now in this different world. So I'm getting like weird Alice in Wonderland, Narnia kind of vibes, because that's just what I know to reference. So yeah, I don't know. It hasn't quite all come together yet. Like we've introduced all these new characters, and they're still kind of going through this. I don't even want to say an adventure. They're trying to like get to safety basically, and so they've been doing that for about 5 or 6 chapters now, so I'm a little bit ready for it to give me some background story and some understanding. So I'm just gonna keep plugging away at it. Yeah, that's about it. That's all the update I have for you right now. So I think I'm gonna get back to reading for a little bit and keep doing my laundry. The Hubs is right here. You can see his shoulder. Right there. It's his shoulder. He's been playing video games. Dreaming about new laptops. That's what we do. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Hey everybody. That was my phone, not yours. Thought I'd pop in with an update. I haven't read anything. Why? Because I may have fallen asleep. Possibly just a little bit for about an hour and a half. I don't know. But I fell asleep. That's what I've been doing. There you go. That's life. And I have a buddy with me. You see him? It's kind of dark. You see him? Oh yeah. So yeah, we've just been napping. Isn't he cute? I'm gonna get up now and I'm so embarrassed. But I'm gonna get up and move around a little bit and will I keep that in? I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna get up and move around a bit and I'll read a little bit more at some point. But I have to make dinner now because it's 6 o'clock. I'll see you later. Pizza time. It's pizza. It's pizza time. So this is what happens on a Saturday when you're tired and you just say, I just want some pizza. And yes, there are two because one of us is gluten-free and the other one is not. It's fine. Yum. Hey everybody, so I'm back with another update. I've been reading Tristan Strong Punches a Hole in the Sky. I read another 100 pages or so of this. It's definitely getting better. Like, it's picking up a little bit more. We got a little bit more like backstory to this, and like they've introduced more characters, like John Henry and Briar Fox, and I think that if you're more familiar with those stories, those would have been like, oh cool moments. But for me, I was like, cool, you know, like I recognize the names, but you know, I'm not drawing like this big, oh neat kind of feeling. So but I am liking it so far. I kind of wish there was a little bit more meat to it, I guess, like to help me connect with the characters a little bit more. I'm feeling a little bit disconnected from Tristan, who is our main character. And it could just be because, you know, he's a 7th grader and I'm like not. Like so not. But it could just be that. I don't know if it's the writing style, or what it is yet. I haven't quite put my finger on it yet, but there's something about it that is making me a little disconnected. Like, I'm interested, I want to know what happens, I'm gonna keep reading it, I'll definitely finish the book. So it's not bad, it's just I'm missing a little something and I'm not quite sure what it is yet. So I'm hoping that as I continue the book I'll figure out what it is. But we're I'm not quite halfway through. I'm probably about a third of the way through. So so that's cool. And things are picking up. There's action happening. You know, the villain is getting closer. So we don't quite know who the villain is, like the big like person behind it all. I'm pretty sure there'll be like some kind of twist in here and he'll be like, what? But yeah, so that's my update for you. Right now it's bedtime, so I am going to head to bed. I'm not sure if I'm going to read a little bit more or not. I'm pretty tired. surprisingly, since, you know, I took my spontaneous 2-hour nap today. I think it was like more an hour, but whatever. It was a long time. So yeah, I'm just a little tired. I think I might just go to bed. But I don't know. Anyway, I'm rambling. And I will just see you guys tomorrow morning. So have a good night. Hi everybody, happy Sunday. It is now early afternoon. We ran some errands and ate some lunch. I laid in bed a lot this morning. And yeah, that's my life. That is my Sunday. I like it. But now I think I should probably be a little bit more productive than I have been. So I'm going to sit down and start editing another video. And then I'm going to plan out some videos that I want to film to post in March. And see where the day takes me. The hubs and I want to hang out a little bit today as well. So we're not sure if we're going to play a board game or if we're going to play video games or what we're going to do. So that's on the plan for the day as well. And I do want to keep reading Tristan Strong Punches a Hole in the Sky. I cannot remember what I told you guys last night, so I'm not going to recap again, but I will when I start reading in a little bit. So that's just the update for today. It's kind of a lazier, go with the flow kind of day, and I'll see you guys later. Hey everybody, I'm back with a quick update. It is 4 o'clock and I just finished editing my last vlog, so that is rendering. Knowing my luck, it will probably render for the next 6 hours because that's my life and I probably don't know what I'm doing, but that's okay. So I haven't read anything today, which is also okay. And I'm just gonna go play some video games with my husband for a while, maybe about an hour or so, maybe 2. And get some dinner started, and then I will read. So that's my very, very quick update for you. And you know, I'm just having a lazy Sunday, and I think sometimes we all just need to do that every once in a while. So that's been my day, and I'll probably pop in a little bit. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Hey everybody, so it's a few hours after we last talked. I was able to read another 80 or so pages of Tristan Strong. You know, here's what I think. I'm about halfway through, and I think that if I had read this in middle school, I would have been all over it. I would have really liked it. But I think that what might be getting me right now is just the writing style. That's what I think it is, because the story isn't bad. It's, you know, when there's stuff going on, it's really interesting, but otherwise I feel like it's a little slow sometimes. That sounded like a contradiction. It's a little slow to get to like the exciting parts, I guess, and just the description and the world building isn't quite enough for me right now. I think it might actually make like a good movie or something like that, but I think it might be the writing style that's kind of tripping me up a little bit. So it's okay. I like it. I'm gonna finish it. I didn't finish it today just because I didn't spend a lot of time reading today. It just wasn't a heavy reading day for me. Mostly because of my vlog. I'm editing my last vlog, and I've had to export it 4 times now because I have a tiny little segment where I'm adding music to it and the music is not transferring over. So I'm still trying to figure that out. It's the same issue that I've had in the other vlog, where I had to cut out a bunch of stuff. So I will figure it out someday. But I think that was part of the reason why I just haven't spent a lot of time today reading, was because I'm just consumed by trying to figure this out and troubleshoot it. So what are you gonna do? But that is it for me this weekend, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.